Horrid Henry's Christmas Present. Christmas Crackers, Chapter 3. Horrid Henry's Christmas, Chapter 2. Horrid Henry's Christmas Present. Illustrated by Francesca Sabbath. Horrid Henry sat by the Christmas tree and toasted himself, full of the special food he nicked from the special Christmas Day attachment Mom and Dad were looking. Horrid Henry was fairly delighted with himself and with the world. Granny and Grandpa, his grown-up cousins, Pimpy Paul and Pretty Polly, and their baby Vomot and Vera were coming to spend Christmas. Whoopee! That Horrid Henry, because they'd all have to bring him presents. Thankfully, Rich, Aunt Ruby, and Stuck Up Steve weren't coming. They were off skiing. Henry hadn't forgotten the dreadful lime green cardigan Aunt Ruby had given him last year, and as much as he hated Polly, anyone was better than Stuck Up Steve, even someone who squealed all the time and had a baby who threw up on everyone. Mom backed into the fitting room wearing a flower-covered apron and looking frantic. Henry choked on his mouth full of feet. Right, who has to decorate the tree? Said Mom. She held out the cardboard box beaming with tinsel and gold and silver and blue bubbles. Me, said Henry. Me, said Peter. Horrid Henry dashed to the box and scooped up as many shiny ornaments as he could. I want to put on the gold bubbles, said Henry. I want to put on the tinsel, said Peter. Get away from my side of the tree, hissed Henry. You don't have a fight, said Peter. Do not, said Peter. I want to put on the tinsels and the bubbles, said Henry. But I want to do the tinsel, said Peter. Tough, said Henry, dropping Peter in the tinsel. Mom, roared Peter. Henry's holding all the decorations, and he's putting tinsel on me. Don't be horrid, Henry, said Mom. Share with your brother. Peter carefully rubbed blue tinsel around the lower branches. Don't put it there, said Henry, yanking it off. Then trust Peter to ruin his beautiful hand. Mom, wailed Peter. He's wrecking the design, screamed Henry. He doesn't know how to decorate a tree, but I wanted it there, protested Peter. Leave my tinsel alone. You leave my stuff alone, Dad, said Henry. He wrecked my design, shrieked Henry and Peter. Stop fighting, both of you, shrieked Mom. He started it, screamed Henry. Did too? That's enough. Now, whose turn is it to put the fairy on the top? I don't want to have that stupid fairy, wailed Horrid Henry. I wanted to have Terminator Gladiator instead. No, said Peter. I want the fairy. We'd always had the fairy. Terminator, fairy, Terminator, fairy. Flap, flap. Oh! We are having the fairy, said Mom, and I'll put it on the tree. No, screamed Henry. Why can't we do what I want to do? I'm never going to have what I want. Liar, whimpered Peter. I had enough of this, said Mom. Now get your presents and put them under the tree. Peter ran off and refused still. Henry, said Mom, have you finished wrapping your Christmas present? Yes, that's Horrid Henry. What am I going to do? The moment he'd been dreading for weeks at the rack. Henry, I am not going to ask you again, said Mom. Have you finished wrapping all your Christmas presents? Yes, bellowed Horrid Henry. They was not entirely true. Henry had not finished wrapping his Christmas present. In fact, he hadn't even started. The truth was, Henry had finished wrapping because Henry had no presents to wrap. This was certainly not his fault. He had bought a gift few gifts certainly. He knew Peter would love them. The box of green day glow slime, and if he didn't, well, he knew who to give it to. And Granny and Grandpa and Mom and Dad and Paul and Polly were just adored the big boxes of chocolate Henry had wanted of course. Couldn't he help if the chocolate had called him so loudly that he didn't force to eat at all? Then Granny had been complaining about gaining weight. Surely it would have been very unkind to give her chocolate, and eating chocolate would just make Paul's pimples worse. Henry had done him a big favor by eating that bowl, and it was hardly Henry's fault when he needed extra glue for the raid, the Victory Club, and Peter's present was only the tough to hand. He meant to buy replacements, but he had so many things he needed to buy for himself, and he opened his skeleton money bank to get out some cash for Christmas shopping. Only 35 people had rolled out. I've bought and wrapped all my presents, Mom said. Perfect, Peter. I've been saving my pocket money for months. We'll pay for you, said Henry. Henry, it's always better to give than to receive, said Peter. Mom beamed. Quite right, Peter, said who, growled Horrid Terry. I'd much rather get presents. Don't be horrid, Henry, said Mom. Don't be so selfish, Henry, said Dad. Horrid Henry stuck out his tongue. Mom and Dad gasped. You horrid boy, said Mom. I just hope Father Christmas doesn't see that, said Dad. Henry, said Peter, Father Christmas won't bring you any presents if you're bad. Ah! Horrid Henry sprang at Chapter. He was a grizzly bear gobbling a juicy morsel. Hey! Yelled Peter. Henry, go to your room, said Mom. Fine, screamed Horrid Henry, stomping up and slamming the door. Why did he get stuck with the word most and meanest horrible parent? They certainly didn't deserve any presents. Why couldn't he just get them? Oh, why did he have to give them? Giving other people presents were such a waste of his hard-earned money. Every time he got a present, it meant something he couldn't buy for himself. Goodbye, chocolate. Goodbye, comic. Goodbye, deluxe school shooter. And then, if you bought anything good, it was so horrible having to give it away. He practically cried having to give Ralph the Terminator Gladiator poster for his birthday, and the mutant man's lunchbox Mom and made him gave to Kalim. He made him gnash his teeth whenever he saw cousin and mother. Now he was stuck on Christmas Eve with no money and no present to give anyone, deserving or not. And then Henry had a wonderful, spectacular idea. It was so wonderful and so spectacular that he couldn't believe he hadn't thought of it before. Who said that he had to buy presents? Did Mom and Dad always say that it was the thought that counted? And oh boy, was he thinking. Granny was sure to love a mutant comic after all. Who wouldn't? And then, when he finished enjoying it, he could borrow the cake. Horrid Henry rummaged under his bed and found the resin puppy. In fact, it would be a shame if Grandpa got jealous of Grandma. However, favor to give them each one, thought Henry, digging deep into his paw to find one with a few torn pages. Now, let's see. Mom and Dad, he could draw them a lovely picture. Now, that would take so long. Even better, he could write them a poem. Henry said that as if that grabbed the pencil and began to write. Dear old body that don't be sad, be glad you because you have a very Merry Christmas. Love from your lad Henry. Not bad, that Henry, not bad. And so Jim, now one for Mom. Dear old wrinkly Mom, don't be glad, cause you got a fat tub and even a bigger tub. Ho, 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 hum. And love from your son, Henry. Wow, it was hard finding so many more to my Mom, but he thought it at the top of that a Christmas tree with a ho, ho, ho. Fun did run, but hopefully Mom wouldn't notice because she'd be so thrilled with the rest of the poem, and she was famous. She'd be proud to show off the poem her son had written especially for her. Now, Polly, she was always kicking and squealing about that dust. Maybe a lovely kitchen pot, or a leg she could use to mop up after battle, or a bucket to pull over Pippi Puff's head. Wait, what about the soap? Horrid had deep to the bathroom. Yes, there was a plastic bar of blue soap ready to wave in the soap dish by the bathtub. It had been used once or twice, but a big smoothing of its fingers was found that out. Polly and Parker shared this present. It was such a good one. Mr. Lin Horrid had wrapped up the soap in a sparkly gray paper. He was a genius. Why hadn't he ever done this before? A lovely wrap under the chicken would be perfect as a gap for Clara. That just left Peter and all his private problems would be over. A piece of chicken, only one careful owner, a collar, the feed wrapper which felt warm, the unused cup Peter had given him last Christmas. Peter loves bunny. What better present than a picture of a bunny? It was the work of the moment for Henry to draw a bunny and flash a few blue lines of coffee to color it in. Then he started his name in big letters at the bottom. Maybe she should be a famous artist and not a poet when he grew up. He thought, admiring his handiwork. Henry had heard that the artist got paid a loaf of cash just by packing a few bricks for hauling paint and one white canvas. Being an artist found it like a great job. Since he left so much time for playing computer games, Henry dumped his present beneath the Christmas tree and sighed happily. This was one Christmas where he was sure to get a lot more than he gave.